Friends, hi. I'm back with more Sleep Token. Now, this is a track that I've already reacted to 4 months ago before I knew anything about Sleep Token. And so I wanted to do this now that I have a bit more knowledge, now that I have a bit more experience, now that I have been going back through their library in chronological order. I started out with Look to Windward, then The Summoning was the second track that I reacted to. Then I went to Take Me Back to Eden, and then I started from scratch. So those are 3 that I will be revisiting, and this is one of the first revisits. So this is going to be The Summoning. We have already started the Take Me Back to Eden album. I am going to be uploading daily to Patreon in January of 2026, but these will be coming to you throughout the year on YouTube because I'm doing them weekly. So if you do want to see them all, please do visit our Patreon. It is premium there, but everything will come to YouTube for free. So don't worry if you cannot afford. Just please be patient. There is a wonderful Sleep Token content coming each week anyway. So I hope there's a lot and plenty there for fans. Now then, The Summoning. Let's get back to it. It's been 4 months. I purposely didn't watch my reaction to The Summoning. 1, because I don't really like watching myself. But 2, because I'm intrigued to see what I remember. 4 months is a long time for me and my brain. There's a lot in there, ADHD and all sorts. So let's see. It's on loud. It's right at the start. I remember this thing. I wasn't sure what it was. I probably got jump scared there as well. Pretty sure I did. I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail red in the blue. Something you say or something you do. A taste of the divine. We're gonna watch it twice, by the way. Those drums, guitars. Oh yeah. Definitely remember the changes to the sound. It's weird for the senses. Love the harsh vocals as well. Sinister. What is that? I love that. It feels like it's melting my brain. We're already in this chokehold. Brainwashing, manipulation, control. Change of pace as well. Feels quite calm. Sinister calm? Calm before the storm calm? Oh yeah, because it's the familiar bit that's coming up. I remember this. I see it from the lyrics. Oh, I love it. Wait, does it just end like that? I thought it got heavier towards the end. Must got that confused with another one. I've also been purposely not listening to these on my playlist. So when I've done a reaction review to the other stuff, I add it to a playlist of Sleep Token stuff that I've listened to, so that when I'm out driving in my car, I can listen to the stuff that I'm more familiar with. But I've purposely avoided the Summoning, Take Me Back to Eden, and Windward, because I want to be able to almost forget what I've listened to. Now, obviously that was more familiar because I have heard it once before, but I haven't heard it. Now I've heard it twice. And I like this format that I do now, where I am now listening to it once all the way through to get a bit more familiar with it, so that I can listen to it again during this reaction to break it down and think about it some more. So I didn't do that in my first reaction, and I didn't have any contacts with labels, which I do now, not for every album. So this album, I will hopefully be able to get some clearance from the label, but the final album I won't be. So it's just like things are a bit different now than when I started. And so I want to utilize what I'm learning and I guess utilize for a breakdown as well. Okay, so let's go back through it. Okay. I was curious here, not sinister as such, just, but then I forgot there was a jump scare there. I feel deja vu. We're gonna like this. I didn't even like it the last. Well, who am I? Anyway, it's been fixed. I love how even that it's almost like curiosity killed the cat. The audio, it's magical, intriguing. You want to get a bit closer, and then whoa, it's got a sharp sting to it. It's dangerous. That was really, really clever and creative, and a great way to articulate this whole theme of it being at a distance. It could be beautiful, precious, amazing, but actually up close, it's not all it's cracked up to be. That jellyfish symbolism, that I didn't know any of this before doing this first reaction, so at least that is something I've definitely noticed here. Loved it. Jump scared for another time. Yeah, classic me. Okay, so we're reaching out. What is that glistening in the light there? Oh no, it's bad, it's sinister. Okay, heavy guitar drums.
I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail, red in the blue. Something you say or something you do. A taste of the divine.
I love the way he says divine, and he elongates the divine in every mention of it. I think this line is repeated later. Divine. It's holding on to that. How precious it is. I feel like I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail, red in the blue. I really wasn't sure about this before, but a river running right into you, a blood trail, red in the blue. The river is blue, right? Blood trail, red. There's violence when they collide. I know it's suggested before that this is a dangerous, toxic relationship, and they have talked about violence. They have also talked about the differences between them. I think it says you look for red, I look for ultraviolet. There's red here. Red and blue, though, that creates a purple. Dangerous. Something you say or something you do, the taste of the divine. So I guess the river right into you, the blood trail, red and the blue. Something you say, something you do has a hold on me. He's already said he's in a chokehold. I feel like that's the power of sleep. You've done this. There's something about you, something that is exceptional. The taste of the divine. It reiterates that, doesn't it? And he holds on to that. Before we go into the next part, it's so different. It goes to different twists and turns throughout this, but you got my body, flesh and bone. Yeah, the sky above, the earth below. You've got every piece of me. You have me, my body, flesh and bone, everything. You have all of me, which is what he wanted to give as his sacrifice to sleep. The sky above, the earth below, it's all It's everything. It's all around. It's all encompassing. Raise me up. Take me past the edge. He wants to feel that feeling again. He wants to go back there. I guess take me back to Eden suggests going back to a time of good, or wanting to go back to a time of good things. So raise me up, take me past the edge. I want to see the other side. He also said this in the last track of Chokehold. Show me the way. I guess see the other side. He wants to be guided. He wants to feel that again. And he needs sleep to take him there. Okay. And then we've got some great drums. The drums and the guitars are brilliant throughout, as are his vocals. I love that he has a mix of high and lower notes. He has harsh and clean vocals. Just So he then screams that, or it's harsher, isn't it? See the other side. It's almost like this desperation, this plea, begging to see the other side. It's very dramatic. The drums, the guitar are heavier. This being... So we saw a spider in the last one, but this, it looks like a very powerful being. It's got a gun, or what looks like a gun, some sort of machine gun. I'm not sure what this is dangling off it. Also holding something here, not sure what this is. They look like a warrior. Could this be symbolism of power, dominance? Could this be what sleep has created in him? He's getting stronger, or he's just feeling stronger. He wants to be closer to sleep. I don't know. Very violent. Repetition. And then, what the hell? What is this? It works. Don't ask how or why, it just works. But it also, so Vessel now whispers, you've got my body, flesh and bone, the sky above, the earth below. He's whispered that again, reiterating, you have everything. And then it goes to, it takes a different turn. It also suggests his like chaotic switches between moods. Kind of sexy, or the next bit's sexy. Wants this. sinister, dramatic drums, guitar again. Very loud and heavy riffs. Back to Raise Me Up, Take Me Past the Edge. I want to see the other side. Won't you show me what it's like? Won't you show me what it's like? Come on, he's so frustrated. He's been patient. He has been very patient. He's not really getting anywhere. Or maybe he is. Maybe he is, but he's persistent. I'll give him that. I said it sounded sexy, but I know the next part sounds much more sexy. It sounded jazzy. It sounded, I don't know what you even call that, but it was perhaps you could even say like it fits in with being delusional or not really knowing what the fuck you're doing, but doing it anyway, which feels a lot like the theme here. I think, personally, from my own interpretation, very interesting. It's meaty. And changes pace again. Dun, dun, dun. Nice little details there. Another calm. It feels like he's being... This is very spiritual. This feels like even the vocal suggests this higher power, enlightenment. A lot calmer, less sinister, but a little bit sinister. It's almost peaceful. Again, is that symbolic of his changing of moods? Thought process?
Did I mistake you for a sign from God? Or are you really here to cut me off? Or maybe just to turn me on? 'Cause these days I would be lying if I told you that I didn't wish that I could be your man.
There it is.
Or maybe make a good girl bad.
We've been here before, I remember this. So we went weird, sinister, then we went sort of calm, then it felt like we were enlightened. These lasers going into him. It feels very dramatic. The mood changes. It's... So we went calm, then we went sexy. This is definitely the sexy segment. It feels weird saying that. Oh, and my love, did I mistake you for a sign from God? Is this a sign? Or is sleep this? I mean, he believes sleep is almighty, powerful, ethereal, dreamy being. Or are you really here to cast me off? what's it gonna be? Or maybe just to turn me on. He's thirsty, his vessel. Because these days, I would be lying if I told you that I didn't wish that I could be your man. He's reminding us all that he does still wish to be their man. And it's been that way ever since. He's not truly given up. He's not decided, you know what, I've done enough. I've given up myself. I'm still not getting anywhere. Hey, I still wish to be your man. Or maybe make a good girl bad. If he can't have them, he wants to have them. I haven't got a twitch in my eye. That was a wink. Yes, correct. Just in case, got to clarify. Okay. We've lost you, Vessel. or maybe not. I guess it's he still wants sleep. He needs to be raised up. He needs to be shown the way. He wants to be Sleep's man, or their man. Or
maybe make a good girl bad. I've got a river running right into you. I've got a
I love the background.
red in the blue. Something you said.
I really love that detail as well, where it's got the melody of the that part, the previous part. So back to the next, or the next part of the lyrics basically goes back to the start. I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail red in the blue. Something you say or something you do. The taste of the divine. But then it also repeats the next part. You got my body, flesh and bone, the sky above, the earth below. Then it adds a new part. Nothing to say and nowhere to go. The taste of the divine. Is that him? Nothing to say and nowhere to go? Nothing more to say? Is that sleep? You got nothing to say to me already? But it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like a demand or a disappointment. It feels like it's about him saying that. I've got nothing to say and nowhere to go. I've got no more to say and nowhere to go. I'm here. I've given you everything. Won't you see what I have sacrificed for you? Interesting. I still would love to know your thoughts. I love reading what people have to say about it and the different takes. And there are a lot of people that might go on the internet and see what other people have said, but there are other people that might just go, hey, here's what I think. No one said this before. I love it all. I think it's brilliant. So do feel free to share what you think about this. But also thank you so much for joining me on this journey. This is so much fun. This is one of my favorite things about this whole thing, is doing the sleep token stuff. I'm really enjoying delving into creative lyrics and trying to find symbolism and trying to make sense of it, because it's not always very clear and it's not usually explained, or there are clues that they've left out there for us to decipher, but no one from sleeptoken has gone, yeah, but you know, this song is specifically about this, and it came to us because this and this. It's all kind of still surrounded by mystery, and I think that is very cool. Very, very cool. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to those anyone who is able to watch without even doing anything else. You are going the extra mile, still being here, still supporting the videos, all of that. Thank you so much to anyone on Patreon. That is additional effort. I appreciate everyone's effort regardless. Thank you to those who have joined. You can join for free. You can also join for free. You can also join as a paid member from as little as £1 and up. You can get to have a shout out at the end of the videos. If you join as a VIP member, you get to see all of our sleeptoken reactions that I've done and that are yet to come on YouTube. You can also join as a premium member and you get some of those reactions as well. All of it I'm very grateful for, but I know that that's so much extra effort, and even just being here, I appreciate you. That is effort in itself. That's your time. You don't get that back. So thank you so very much. And on that note, I'll see you for the next one very soon. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.